Hello and welcome to Warforged. Right, I finished painting them. I haven't done the bases, see, but I'm going to leave them for the moment and come back to the bases because that's something I'm going to do next year. Is go from whole army and start basing stuff, so everything's based the same. But I'm quite chuffed. I finished them. There's 20 here. I started off with 15. I added the 5 that I originally had. So I have a command squad at the back here. Then I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 5 there. And then I've got a couple with special weapons. So I've got 2 little 5-man squads and a command squad. So I've got all the special weapons they can have. So I've got some sock cannons. Got 2 of those. I've drilled one of them out, that one. So that's the one with a really nice gun on it. So, and then the flamer, heavy flamer, and then there's a plasma somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Plasma. And a cyclone missile launcher at the front there. The only thing I've got to do, all of them have got nice shoulder pads, except from this one. So I've got to put decent shoulder pad, but where's some of the newer shoulder pads? I think you had a newer shoulder pad. He did. That's a forward wall shoulder pad on there. Who else had one? That's one as well. And then there's a couple more somewhere, I think. That's a forward rolled one as well. It'll focus. So I'm quite chuffed with them. I'm really chuffed for the standard. I still need to probably do a little bit of work on it. I'm happy with it now, for now. I'm going to paint out a little bit more. So I'm happy with it. So there's another forward one there actually. So basically what I built it for is so I could do a formation that involves this guy below, and then so you have a command squad that I have here, so let's move the command squad around. So a 5-man squad, so let's take the special. Basically you can have, that's the sergeant, so you basically you can have 2 squads of Terminators as a minimum, so we'll put the flamer there, and then we'll put a sergeant somewhere. I'm sure I've got another sergeant. Yeah, he's sergeant, so he's sergeant, and that's got special. So you can either up that way and Belial. So move all my special characters out of the way. So, right, so he's in there, right. Or you could have a 10-man and another 5-man. So it's minimum of 2 squads. So that would be minimum. But then you could make them 10, and you can go up to 3 squads of Terminators. It's only 1 command squad, and then a Dreadnought, a veterinary Dreadnought. Now I've not painted this. Really nice. I don't think I've ever shown this on camera. This one I bought off eBay, and it's really nice. So really nice miniature. So, and then so let's move these Terminators out of the way in a moment. So, and then there is the Knights. I love these guys, really nice painted models. So that one hasn't got shoulder pad, but I've got one with shoulder pad. I've got 5 of those, so I need to get another 4 to make that a 10. But you can have 10 men of those, and then 3 10 of those if you want to. So I definitely am going to buy some more Terminators. But obviously this has been quite a struggle painting these. But you can have Belial, Librarian, or yeah, so Librarian, Belial, or a company commander. So that's the choice between them, and it's the Dark Angel Redemption Force is what it's called. Redemption Force. It's in the back of the Dark Angel Codex. So that's the formation. Basically means you can deep strike them. So you could just start with this guy on the table and deep strike him one each turn. So one would turn up each turn and confuse your opponent. But it's very expensive because I think they're 200 points, they're 200 points, and that's before you start putting upgrades to them. So it's a very expensive formation, but I think it works. So so they're finished. I'm happy with them. I'm going to base them up next year because I'm going to go through my whole army and base it, because I'll probably base a lot of it to this. This is my table I've got out to show you this. So, but I've got all the special weapons now for them. So the next 5 that I build up will be able to, I'll be able to put, say, an assault cannon one and an assault cannon the other. I'll have another 5 men, because every 5 men you can put a special weapon in. Or I can have a cycloner and then 1 assault cannon, so there'll be 10. And then eventually at some point I'll probably buy another 5, so I can build up another, so I'd have eventually 3, because I think it's 3? No, 2 to 5 squads. So eventually I'll probably try and do the full formation, but it won't be till next year. But I've got a bare minimum for this formation at the moment, a bare minimum. So right, I'll just get out what I'm going to move on to next. So I will see you in 2 secs. Everything will sort of disappear. Right, I'm back. This is what I'm working on next. These guys are painted already. These 5 here, and they're basically my Black Tempest Dreadnoughts. Black Tempest? Yeah, Black Tempest. Dreadnoughts? Yeah, Dreadnoughts. Not Dreadnoughts, Terminators, sorry. What am I blabbing on about? So I've gone to something, because I've been heavily painting, to go something quite easy to paint and quick. Plus I'm playing a lot of orcs at the moment against my mate, so some good old Black Tempests are good against some orcs. So little 5-man squad there I've already got, and I've got a flamer. Quite chuffed with the little flaming effect I did on that one. And there's my sergeant. So quite happy with those guys. So, and that's the last one. So I have 2 more that I've dug out. Just some old, I think, Black Reach Terminators. Is it Black Reach? So basically all I've got to do is sand this pad down a little bit, or probably quite a lot, more than I'm thinking. I'll stick these little things on. So it'll focus properly. So basically I had 2 Black Tempest shoulder pads, so I've got 2 of them. That one comes out a bit better. So basically I've got to somehow sand those down on there, and then in the back a Land Raider. So I've got the Black Tempest like upgrade bits for him. It's one of the doors, needs priming. And there's the other door. So it needs priming. So, and they're quite cool inside to do like little things, so they're quite good. So let's just move those out of the way. So, and I have built just a basic Land Raider with las cannons on it. So door pops on, shuts. So I'm quite chuffed with it. So I've got the other bits here, some bits here to mess around with. So, but that's what I'm moving on to next. And you can see the nice front bit on it. So I've already got a Rhino. Yeah, I've got a Rhino that probably can turn into a Predator and stuff, because when I build a Rhino I usually build it so it can be a Predator downwards, so Razorback and Rhino. So I probably might stick some more stuff on the sides. I've got some other Black Tempest stuff upstairs, so but it's all primed, most of it anyway. There is something inside actually. I wonder what's inside. Probably the other bit. Oh, it's the doors. Oh, I already primed the doors. Oh, right, okay. So I already primed the doors already. So that's one job. I thought I had to prime the doors, but they're already in there, ready to prime in. Already primed, so I don't need those. So, but yeah, and then I'll probably build another one eventually at some point. I want a Crusader for these guys, and I'll probably build. They'll probably get. My Black Tempest will probably get this one, a Crusader and the Flamer one. I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, so it's basically just that Land Raider and those two. Probably try and get them done by the end of the year. Might try and get some other little projects in by the end of the year. I've got some other little bits and bobs, but yeah, I'll take something easy after them. Marines I've just painted. So these are the guys you'll see in the next video. So I will catch you in the next one. See you later.